Hey everybody, welcome back. I started this year. This is a new world. I don't know what that is. Um, delete. Where's the delete button? Bam, gone. Okay. So I started another world last night, and I played for like 15 minutes, and then I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. I took a little bit of a look at the mods and stuff. This is a 114 pack, and I haven't had the opportunity to really play a 114 pack yet because they always, well, not didn't they just didn't work. So um, not for my computer. So I'm kind of hoping this one will work, but we'll see. I have no idea what the mods are. I have no idea what this is like. But this particular pack is called uh it's called Apocalypse Journey to Hell, and yeah. So I looked up and I saw like four different 114 packs that looked reasonable, and I thought that this one would probably be the most fun. So we'll see. I'm gonna find a nice place. I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try to learn a little bit more like the vanilla building tricks, like different AFK fishing farms and stuff. Try to learn stuff like that. Then we got Pam's Harvest Craft or something. I'm gonna try to learn stuff like that, and then I'm gonna try to learn just some building techniques, something more along the lines of what Chosen Architect would do. I think. But I want to take a quick little tangent here before we get too into it during this humdrum startup thing. Um, I keep saying like what the heck's wrong with me? Anyways, uh, the uh, the reason I started this pack and I haven't been really uploading as much lately is because I went and I've been having my dentist appointments, and talking hasn't been like the most fun thing afterwards. The last one in particular, like it went really well, but like after like a couple of hours and the Novocaine wore off, like it was quite unpleasant. So I was out working in the yard and doing playing hacky sack with myself. Yeah, I was playing with my sack in the yard with the and to kind of keep my mind off of it. So I haven't really been doing a lot of speaking because it just well the first day or two afterwards it kind of it's a little bit of a pain. But anyways, so to fill that void of time when I'm not playing Minecraft on camera, I started playing the Complex Pixelmon server. Now, I started on the gold server, and then I went to the yellow server because the gold server's like, I don't know, they have it like uber hard or something. Like there's no there's not a lot of like pokey loot and stuff. Uh, long story short, this isn't a Complex Pixelmon thing, but long story short, I started with the gold server, went to the yellow server, and I started a little bit on I think the blue server maybe. And I stuck with the yellow server because it seemed like the best. It was the most at the beginning. It was the most fun. But yeah, they kind of pretty much like the like head honcho guys, like the guys that are like paying money to play because they have nothing better to do. Bullied me off the server. So I shot a little bit of a video on that, and I did contact the mods, and they were like, "Oh, you could just block them." But what was going on was I did a trade with this kid, and I traded a pair of BP Absols for um, 1.2 million, and he had a Groudon worth 1.2 million, and we went through with the trade. And then after 6 hours later, and after he bred the Absols and got his own pair, he wanted to trade back, and I was like, that's not fair. And then all the people that were like paying money to play took his side. I'm like, you guys are freaking stupid. Like for one, the trade was even according to the server. For two, if even if it was a fact that Groudon was worth more than what the server price says it was, that's not my fault. And at this point, he already bred a pair. So if I went and traded him back, he'd have his legendary back, and he'd have my breeding pair of Absols, and I would just have what I started with. And that's me getting scammed for 1.2 million, and my all the work it took for me to get the Absols. So they wouldn't understand. They started telling everybody that was new on the server not to deal with me, or they would be like shunned or something. So I shot a little video on this. In the video, I don't have any proof of the whole shunning thing, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, believe it or not. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there that had the same experience as me. I'm sure I'm not the only person they decided to cause trouble with. So, I mean, I'm sure other people realize it. So, if you've been in that situation and you I don't know, it irritates you, please share my video with everybody. I've been linking it in descriptions of pretty much everyone's video that I watch to try to get it out there, because I don't really know how to feel about it. Like, for the biggest part, I don't really care. For the biggest part, I'm like, it's a stupid game, and there's stupid people that just sit around spending their daddy's money on some ones and zeros to make themselves feel more powerful than other people. And that's pretty much how I feel about it. But at the same time, if they did it to me, how many other people are they doing it to? Children that like to play, or um, even more adult-like people like me that enjoy playing, that they just decide they don't like, and that's just how it is. Like, I don't know. So if you had the experience I have, or you understand where I'm coming from, shoot on over to that video. Share it with everybody. I don't care if you hit the like button. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't want your money. I don't want. I want to get the information out there. There's a bear, man. I want to get the information out there to let people know what people do to other people in these games, and in in one sense or another in the world. Because if you guys watch any of my other videos and you see me go off on these here really random tangents of like, oh, the world sucks because of this, that, the other thing. Well, what's happening in this Minecraft server, what happened to me in this Minecraft server, is pretty similar to what's happening in my real life. Like, it's actually kind of embarrassingly similar to what's happening in my real life. So, if anyone else is experiencing this, I'm no professional on the topic. I mean, I'm living it. It doesn't mean I know anything about it. But I'd be, you know, I guess the best way to really combat the situation would be with knowing more about it. So, yeah. So share my videos and share that video. You share whatever other videos you want to, but that video in particular. And hopefully other people like me can, see it and, well, maybe get a little bit of knowledge on the fact. I'm hoping it'd be really nice if the server or the people that started this crap on the server got banned. Would be real nice, because where I come from, trades are final, and where I come from, bullying isn't supposed to be tolerated. But at some point, after I contacted the mods, they stopped harassing me, but they were still telling people not to deal with me. And in that fact, I can't really do anything about it, because, well, they can say whatever they want to other people, and if they're not harassing me, there's nothing I can really do. So, yes, they kind of covered themselves, so to speak, because it doesn't matter. Watch the video, you'll get the gist of it. Anyways, let's see what we're doing here. I was kind of hoping to find a good biome to kind of like start out in. Um, there are several nice biomes, but I wanted to do something kind of like chosen architect buildy. Like, I don't really want... Oh, pheasants. I thought they were alligators. I don't know why. I wanted to try to actually do a little bit more of a series on building, because I think that would be kind of cool, something different. One thing that irritated me was on the complex Pixelmon server, like, I did a ton of really cool builds. Well, a couple, probably like 4 really kind of cool builds, and then my main house was like, it was pretty sick. So I was pretty upset about all this. I actually probably cried for about 20 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was kind of a bummer because I did put a good bit of work into it. But it's all right. And you're probably like, oh, well, what if they contact you and say, no, too late. I deleted everything. I threw that Groudon in the garbage. I threw all the legendaries away. They contact me now, they can shove it right up their orifice of choice. Because they were wrong, I was right, and that's just how it is. Anyways, we didn't get a really great spawn. I mean, not that it's a bad spawn, but I was looking for, like, when I hopped into a test world for like 20 minutes last night, I found, like, it put me in this really cool place with, like, caves and mountains and all kinds of stuff. And now it's dark, and it looks like it looks like I got a place to hide. Yeah, look, our build's already done. Finished. Now we might set up shop here for the night at the very least. We could build and be part of this town, but you know what happens if we do that. The mobs tend to kill all the villagers. Yeah, get out of bed. I want your bed. What happened, dude? I guess it's kind of early in the game to really worry about Britannia, and it's kind of early in the game to really care too much about all the different um, crafty things. You know, Pam's Harvest Craft. So let's make it daylight. Sorry, I don't know why I got this little cough again. That happens from time to time. I don't know. So I guess we can look around for maybe some lutations, but I don't have a lot of items. Maybe we should actually take this bed with us. Let's do this, and we'll put the Pam's Harvest Crafts and Britannia stuff in here, and then if we ever come back, we'll just have some that's pre-picked, I guess. No, you can stay with me. Blueberries can stay. I'm freaking tired, man. Don't ask me why. I feel like I got hit by a freaking truck. I did weed whacking last night, and I was like, I don't know, a little sore from the day before because I carried 2 microwaves from 2 streets down, and I decided to carry them both at once, and like I haven't had much of a reason to exert that much energy at one time. So my shoulders are like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? And I ripped them apart for the kappa and get a little bit of cash, and yeah, you know. You know. A little bit of hope for a little bit of money so I can go get. Actually, I'm gonna take this too. Why not? Oh, that's right. That's right. 114 has some like crazy villager stuff you can do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to remember this is here. Wow. I guess it'll be on the map. Not that big of a deal. And I think if we kidnap a bunch of villagers, we can set up like a trading thing and get like silk touch books and stuff. I'm not I'm not overly familiar with any 114 mechanics. I do know, I think 114 has the 114 has the flying death creatures, phantoms. 114 has the phantoms, and that's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, we'll deal with it. Actually, I kind of want the potatoes. That's a pretty good farming thing for early game. Corn, on the other hand, we'll leave it here and grab it next time. Actually, let's just grab it now. We're gonna set up shop here somewhere, or I might find a place off. Well, that was weird. Might find a place off camera. If it doesn't soon. I don't soon find something. Clay and terracotta, stone cutter. We'll take you, I guess. Driftwood logs are kind of cool looking, but I'm not gonna not gonna plague my inventory too much more. Let's see what the map looks like. So that's where we came from. I guess we should just keep headed out west or north. I guess we'll just keep headed west. I'm sure there might be more in that village, but we're not gonna. It's a different type of berry. Grab it. There's probably more in the village, but we're not gonna you know, you know. Take this too, I guess. Probably don't need it, but we'll take it. I want to try to find a cool biome. It looks like there's a cherrywood forest over here, which it'd be pretty, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for when it comes in terms to a build. I kind of wanted a mountain range, which I know. Relax. I know a couple of times I said I'm never gonna build on a mountain again because it's freaking horrible. But uh, you know, stuff happens. Actually, I wanted to kind of build into a mountain. I wanted to set up like a little camp. That was kind of my idea. Um, Bamboo, birch forest, swamp might be okay. Be something different. But I want to set up like an old school camp, like kind of thing. What are you? You smell like gonna kill me early game. That's what it smells like. Actually, it smells like food. Freaking starving. We'll have to keep a mental note of that as well. I'm not even gonna bother going in there because it doesn't even matter if it's like regular zombies. We don't have anything to really fight with. What are you guys? Dark times. Darkwood logs. That makes sense. This would be a cool place. This would be pretty intense. And look at the size of these trees. Let's go on through here and let's check out what this red wood stuff is. And then if that doesn't work, I think we'll set up shop somewhere in here. Not particularly because I want to, but it seems like it's like we're in a freaking super flat world. There's no mountains here. Got that thing. Could build into the side of that maybe. That isn't gonna. It's not gonna have the idea that I have in my head. What else is new? This is oak. This is oak. Alright, so red leaves are kind of cool, but oak wood is super vanilla. And we're not doing vanilla. Spruce, vanilla. The only vanilla log I'll use in this series is probably going to be dark oak, because it's one I really like. But I'm probably going to try to do all, like, biomes of plenty stuff. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna... I don't want to go too far from that village, because I think that's going to be a good thing to do. But I do think we're going to go ahead for the dark oak forest, or the dark wood forest. Because I'm already 20 minutes in, and that's the only thing that I found so far that I actually even remotely like. So we'll do something cool. I mean, it's still the first episode, so I mean, I had a big I was gonna do a camp with like a cool little hobbit hole where you can go into a mountainside and it'd be like you know, couple levels of awesomeness, but apparently that's not going to happen. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. What do you expect? It's usually how things work. At least with me. You think, you think, oh, hey, it's going to be cool. No big deal. No, no, it's not. I wish I should have just hopped into that other world that I already started. Because I literally all I did was, like, got to the point of mining cobblestone. That was pretty much it. This will work, I guess. And I could do like the villager thing on this cliffside. I could do my house here. Yeah, it'll work. I mean, it's fine. Let's lay our bed here. Let's set up a chest so we have some storage. Why is this doing this? I'm not even on like a server. It's probably the camera. Like when I'm videoing, recording, videoing, whatever you want to call it, it always gets upset with me. It's like I'm not too happy with you. So, what are you doing? My processor can only handle one thing at a time. Calm down, man. Calm down. So, I want to take a look at the mods. But first, let's see what weapon we got. Shabam. Is that a katana? That is a katana. Okay. So let's see. Let's use this to grab us some cobblestone right off the bat. I want to go somewhere that's not going to overly affect the terrain at the moment because I'm not completely sure what I want to do yet. So, you know, I don't want to like start hacking away at something because I don't have like a furnace or anything to decide, you know, if I want stone there or anything else. So that will probably do this without it being too much of a trouble. It'd be really nice to find some iron like right here. That'd be like really awesome. Okay, that'll have to do for now. Grab up some of this cobble. And let's go make some stuffs. Alright, so we're back at the area. We'll do a... Oh, come on, mouse, you can do it. It's okay. Just a crafting table, man. Then we'll do that. And let's do... What do we have for materials? Nothing. Nothing at all. What is this? Is this spruce logs? You're going to be my tool material, because we ain't doing that vanilla crap. Ain't none of that vanilla crap on this modded thing. And we're going to need sticks. And let's do a pickaxe, a shovel, an axe, and a katana. Now this is from Silent Gear. This is one of the mods that I was trying to integrate into my Pixelmon mod. And so far so good, but I took a long break from my Pixelmon mod. So I gotta like pretty much re-go over everything I was doing again. But it's coming. It's coming along. I mean, I could probably, if I knew how to like actually publish it, I could probably publish it now. But there are a couple of things I want to change yet. So yeah, I don't really want to. I don't want to call it done because it's just not. It's not done. Now this thing does a cool little. I cut down the entire tree bit. I'm not sure what mod that is, but it only works if the tree is small enough. So we're going to try to get a to a point where this tree is much, much, much smaller. And then hopefully it'll just do the whole thing. Oh, there we go. Alright. I was thinking it was going to, like... I was thinking I was going to go up about halfways, and then, like, separate part of the tree, and then just do the two halves. But no, that works. That works. So I don't know what mod does that, but it doesn't work with, like, cobblestone stuff. Like, because I'm going to want, like, all of this junk. Like, this mossy cobblestone is, like, awesome. Actually, mossy cobblestone is one of my favorite things to build with. Like, I just think I like the texture. I think, honestly, vanilla 112 texture is better, but, it still looks pretty cool. Right, let's, before I get too into this and start building all this, let's do a quick little mod look through. Because I'm a little curious myself. Like I said, I did look, but I didn't really look. I kind of just scrolled through real fast. It was like, oh, there's Pam's, there's Industrial Foregoing, I think. But we'll see. We'll look together. So this is the new Minecraft stuff. This is 114 stuff. The lanterns, the loom, all this is 114. I think the coral's 114. The different walls were 114. But yeah, if you play anything 114, you already know. If you don't play 114, give it a shot. They got some cool stuff. Um, Aquaculture. That's an interesting mod. You can get the Neptunian stuff, which, depending on how the configs are set, the amount of work it takes to get this stuff probably isn't actually worth it. But if they set the configs to make it a little bit easier, it'd be a good bet. I think it's like somewhere around Diamond Armor, and it gives you like some sort of fishing buff and walking on water buff or something. Don't quote me, I never really used it, but I've seen people use it and I did some research on it. So yeah, it does stuff. It's aquaculture, better animals. That's why the pigs look like amorphous pink blobs of death. Uh, Biomes of Plenty. I knew that already. Botania. What are you? Also Botania. Botania looks like it got a little bit of a makeover. I think we'll be experimenting a good bit with Botania too. Like, I know there's like a lot of like super popular things people do, and I'll probably replicate a few of them, but there are so many things you can do with Botania. Like, I set up an entire like auto farm for like sugar and pumpkin pies just using Botania. Well, Botania and a couple other mods, but ooh, botany pots. I was kind of excited about this. Like, I was hoping that this would be. I was hoping they'd make this for 112, but apparently I don't think they're going to do that. They're only looking towards the future. Sleeping bags, I think. Is that sleeping bags? Yeah, sleeping bags and hammocks. Hammocks. Cooking with blockheads is always good. Tombstone mod. Create mod is always awesome. So I'd have to find a place to build a factory because the create mod is something I always wanted to really use, but it seemed like the 114 mods I played that actually semi-worked kinda were, like, downplayed it a good bit. I think I could do some cool things with it if I really try. We'll see. We'll see. Me really trying is like a hard thing to do anyway. Handheld block zapper. I don't even know what that means. That sounds kind of cool. So, Curious API, never heard of it. Dark Utilities is pretty common in 112. Green Slime Crucible. Crafting items using slime. That sounds kind of cool too. I don't even know Wither Slime. When did that become a thing? Okay, Mob Builders from Dark Utilities. That sounds familiar. Druid Craft. This is the Moonstone mod. Bone Armor. I don't think we'll be doing any tools other than Silent Gear. Unless there's like something in here that's like super OP, like late game. Because Silent Gear's pretty cool. Like, and the mod author's pretty cool too. Like, they were pretty, eh. they were fairly patient with my lack of modding knowledge that helped me out with stuff. So they're all right. Then we've got embellishment craft, which is all the different chests, beds. It's mostly a decorative mod, as far as I know. I don't think there's anything too utilitarian in there. You got the essentials, hopper filters, fluid shifters. I don't know what any of this stuff does. I don't know. I don't know the essentials mod either. I think I've seen Chosen Architect use these. And I can remember him doing some sort of complaint, but I'll have to see for myself, I guess. Auto Crafter automatically crafts when giving a redstone pulse. Setting recipe using the vanilla recipe book. That would probably be interesting. What's the recipe for that? That's not horrible. I mean, lapis is kind of a pain sometimes, but I mean that's not really all that bad. Can breed any livestock usable by dispensers. Well, that's also really kind of cool. So I can pretty much cook down any. I have to double cook a potato, but I can cook down the stuff and it gives me universal animal feed. That's kind of sick. Circuit wrench from Essentials. I guess it's probably going to be like the normal, everything wrench. Linking tool. Maybe not. Maybe this is just for the mod. Maybe Essentials is a bigger. No, Essentials isn't that big of a mod. So maybe it's a bigger mod than I think, but no, it's not really that big of a mod. Um, we got these chests. We got the pumpkin chest. What do you do? That looks awesome. Obsidian, diamond. Okay, that's just your standard diamond chest mod, except for the pumpkin chest. We're gonna have to we're gonna explore this just for the fun of it. Um, extended caves. That sounds exciting. Um, Fairy lights. That's mostly a decorative mod too, but that's great because, like I said, I want to do like a cool build. So I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Forbidden Arcanus. I messed with once or twice, but I didn't really see anything in there that was so clear cut interesting that I wanted to like really gun for. Gauges and switches. I feel like this is something to do with the create mod, to be honest, but I don't think it does. I might have to research this one. It looks like a lot of technical stuff. Oh, we're only halfway through. Jeez. Gauge gun customization. Okay. Industrial foregoing. Mine colonies is interesting. Maybe I'll get into mine colonies. That could be a little bit cool and a little bit of a pain. But I could build like a giant village and have my house next to it and stuff. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Uh, Trampoline. I thought that was a table. That's Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. Pretty cool mod. Mystic World has some interesting stuff. It adds different origin and obviously armor and tools. But like I said, tools are probably going to be, unless there's something super awesome, it's probably going to be silent gear all the way. Pim's Harvest Craft. That's a cool mod. I like it. Definitely adds to the cooking aspect of the game. That with cooking with blockheads, they go hand in hand. Quark lets you do sideways slabs. A couple other little features. I think chickens drop feathers and they're different colors and stuff. But I think the animal mod probably trumps Quark if I had to guess. Now there's more Quark, more Quark. Wow, there's a lot. They must have really updated Quark. I don't remember there being that many pages. Okay, now we get into RF tools, which I was kind of hoping RF Dimensions might have been in here. But every time RF Dimensions is in a pack, it never works right for me. It's like my computer can't handle it, so I'm not too upset about it. Couple broken textures, I'm not really sure what they are. Don't really care. Um, I'll probably... I might get into RF tools. Matter transmitters are kind of cool. The builder's kind of cool. Um, refined storage is a must. I don't think they have applied energistics in here. Security craft. I don't think that'd be completely necessary, but it still might be something I could do cool little tricks with, maybe. That looks cool. Nice building blocks. Fake lava and fake water. And here's Silent Gear. You guys seen Silent Gear a couple of times. Now this is the 114 version. In my playthroughs, you've seen Silent Gear a couple of times. Greenhouse Glass is good too. That's from its own mod. Serene Seasons. And they have like 6 items, but Greenhouse Glass is pretty awesome. A little bit pricey, but it's not really pricey, but tedious to get the ingredients for. It's a cyan dye. I think any glass and a plank. And cyan dye can be a pain sometimes. Maybe we could think of something for that. I think I could maybe think of. I think I can make a nice little greenhouse. Nice little idea. Just have to just. I'll think about it. So then we got the salad gear. It's a cool mod. I like it. It's kind of like the cheap, quick, awesome version of Tinker's Construct. A little less grindy BS, a little more, and a little more simplistic tools. So it has its caveats, but it has some good things too. Okay, Silent Mechanisms is in here as well. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be like our early game probably technology mod. I would guess it'd probably be before Industrial Foregoing if I had to guess. What are you? Simple farming. I don't like when they do like 2 different food mods. Like Pam's Harvest Craft pretty much covers all the bases. Like I usually like kebabs in a mod. It's simple, good food. Simple storage networks. Now I'll probably go. To be honest, I should go with applied energistics or that other one that's in here, the refined storage. But I love simple storage units. Like I think simple storage units is just like one of the greatest things that ever existed in all its entirety. Shields are cool. I don't think there's a shields thing in Silent Gear, so that's kind of awesome. Drawers. Here's the roofs that I was thinking about making a camp with, and I think that'd be really kind of cool. But we'll see how that plays out. Doing building episodes are great, but my building skills ain't all that. So like, and I don't have a time lapse function, so we'll see how it all works out. We're just gonna play this as it goes. The energetic expansion. Now I've seen a little bit to do with this, and I thought it was super cool too. So that'd be exciting. And of course, more building blocks. The tubes mod. Kind of. I think this gets on my nerves. I can't remember, but I think this got on my nerves. Well, we'll see though. I don't wanna sell it short. It might be awesome. If it's the only mod in here for item transport and fluid transport, then whatever, but I'm pretty sure this mod got on my nerves. Ultimate car mod, probably will skip out on that, maybe. We'll see. I'm not the type of person that goes into Minecraft and wants to drive a car over the mountains. But, we might play with it anyway. More car stuff. Upgraded aquatics. And waystones and useful backpacks. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this crap. What is our useful backpack? Okay, that's not horrible. We're gonna check that. That's gonna be a thing we're gonna do like right away. And what about a waystone? I guess if we find one in the world. I wonder if that village had a waystone. I didn't know it was in this pack. Oh well. No, not a big deal. Backpack's a must though. So that's pretty much the mod thing. I don't really have a general outlook on what I want to do, but let's actually see if we get a little bit of progress done on flat. Holy crap! It's nighttime. We spent a whole day just looking through the mods, but let's see if we can like knock out a couple of these trees, get a little bit of an idea what we want to build here. I think I'm gonna leave. I think I want to fix these. I don't like it looks stupid with them floating. So yeah, we'll leave those guys in the back there, but I think we're gonna get rid of all of these. Like at least in the general directions, I think we'll take out like one layer of all these trees and then like all those trees. And I think that'll be a good starting point. So let's get started, shall we? Oh, it did it. Oh, that's cool. All right. Now this will choose the cobblestone, but it'll give me a lot of wood. I was gonna I was gonna say a bad word. Anyways, it'll give me a lot of wood. So that's a plus side. Oh, I see. It counts it down. Okay, so once I get it down to 100, it'll chop it. Cool. Well, that wasn't all that cool because it left some up there, but that is kind of cool. Okay, so I'll have to do what I need to do to get up there and get that. But I'll worry about that off camera. No reason plaguing you guys on getting floating trees. Oh well. Oh, that's why it stopped it. It was out of my axe was out of juice. And I think I want to take out like one more layer, and then I'm probably gonna do a bunch of like getting pushing back the dirt a little bit, deciding how exactly I want to build, get a mine shaft going. Um, and that's pretty much the idea. I think I'm gonna do mostly everything on camera. Maybe when it gets to the more grindy stuff, like I don't know, getting building materials themselves, I might do some of that off camera because that's gonna be a pain. But I I want to try to do it, legit. This is gonna kill me, I bet. I wonder if I hit shift. Oh, it does work. Cool. All right, learning stuff new. So, if you hit shift, you can mine one at a time. All right, that's awesome. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to get going there. I'll have to get rid of all these here leaf piles. I think I want to get rid of this guy yet because this guy's gonna be in the way. Please just be enough to just nope. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I gotta get going. I'll see you next time.